in case of usually what we do is we ask it to solve a problem for us, but eventually what we can ask LLMs is to have multiple approaches, start off with multiple different approach towards solving a problem, and eventually eliminate them one by one until the final solution comes. So you can think it as a tree based structures, where like it's very helpful when you're going with maths using LLMs, because LLMs are not good with maths. So if you're trying to solve some mathematical problem using LLMs, this can be a great approach. Or even brainstorming different ideas, so you can start off with multiple ideas, and depending upon the feasibility or whatever, the ideas will get eliminated eventually by the LLM itself. So if you look into an example of how tree of thoughts work, assume five experts will take turns taking sharing one step of their thinking to answer. Okay, so what I am asking the LLM is to think of there are multiple experts sitting in the room. They will continue the process, moving on to the next step until one of them realizes they made a mistake. Right. So assume that we are providing with a mathematical problem. Five different people started with five different approach. The LM started with five different approach, and eventually, as it is moving step by step ahead, and when whatever point the LLM realizes this particular approach is wrong, it will stop then and there according to the prompt, until one of them realizes they made a mistake and leaves the discussion. The question is how to make tea. So when I'm asking such a question, we will start off with five different approach of making tea. All these approach will move step by step ahead, and eventually whatever approaches would be wrong will get eliminated. Do remember that few shot prompting that we did in CoT? Chain of thoughts can be tried with React and trees of thoughts as well, right? So basically, in such cases, what you need to do, rather than giving this prompt, you need to provide an example how the five agents will, like for example, for how to make tea, you can make expert one, step one, expert two, step two, expert three, step three, and eventually eliminate, so that you can show the LLM ki how this trees of thought work. Same for React also. So few shot prompting is something that works for everything. And also, when you're whenever you're providing an example, you're assisting the LLM a lot. Take it as classification problem only. Whenever you're trying to train a machine learning model, also the more data you provide, the better the model becomes, right? So if you're able to provide examples for any of the frameworks you think, I think the LLM would get a lot of help from it to reply to your answer. Thank you for now. I think we'll be joining soon.